Chem 91? I got your real Chem 91. Yeah, man. Screaming Eagle, Duke Diamond, Dominion Seed Co. Bro, I got the t-shirt. Of course these are real. Sour D? Yeah, what's it to you? Of course I got it. What, you don't think that I did? That's the real Sour D. Yo, of course I got the toad venom, fool. I got everything. Mr. 420. I'm golden. Toad venom, baby. Bruv, I'm from Europe. Take a look, man. Cheese, they just hand it out at birth. Everybody gets a cut. It's mandatory. The real cheese. We're in the top 5 seed banks in the whole world. Of course we have what you want. These are... Wait, what did you want? Of course we have them. These are your Skittles right here. I'm Chad Westport, the seed collector. Now, I've been collecting seeds for decades, guys. Long before it became popular, long before it became socially acceptable and legal to post them up online. Now, with that, there's a lot of people out there who are saying they have things. There are a lot of seed banks who say they have things. And well, let me show you something. Can you tell me which ones are the Chems, the Sour D's, the Twin Peaks? No, you can't. Why? Because they're all the same. And this is actually none of what I just said. So what's my point? Well, the point is buyer beware. Seeds, they look identical. Yeah, there's some bigger, some smaller, some with tiger stripes, some with not. But there isn't a person out there who can look at a batch of seeds and say, oh, that's the Granddaddy Purple. Guys, anybody who says they can, they're full of it. So with that knowledge, realize anybody can put any seed in a pack and write any name on it. That is true. And this absolutely does happen, guys. People will take random seeds, give it a popular name, put it in a pack, and send it out to people. Now, it doesn't happen all that often, but it probably will happen more as we get closer to November. And one of the crappy things, well, many crappy things about this, but a super crappy thing about it, guys, you're not going to know you got ripped off until you grow that plant out, right? So you may be thinking you're getting something and you'll probably pay a pretty penny for it, and then you get something that's totally different. And here's where it gets even more confusing and worse, is sometimes you get something that is labeled as, you know, XYZ, and you're like, man, I got the XYZ. You grow it out and you show everybody and you tell everybody, you're like, I got the XYZ. But you don't, bro. You got ABC, not the XYZ, right? Because you were bamboozled. And now you think it is what it is. And then you look at somebody who really has it and you're like, you don't really have it. That's where there's a lot of confusion inside the cannabis space, guys. Cultivars get renamed all the times. We know this from the clone game, right? We know this from the rec system. Put a name on it that sells, right, guys? This happens. And now it's going to be happening more with your seeds. So what can you do? So number 1, go directly to the breeder. Now, you may have to do a little bit of work to find the right account for them, because there's scammers in that arena too, right? Most of them will have a website though. A lot of times you can reach out to them. Never buy from a breeder, especially the popular ones who hit you up in the DM. Guys, I will tell you right now, none of these big companies need your business. They are not sending DMs to random people saying, bro, get in on this exclusive drop, link up or hit up or tap in. That's the one, right? Tap in, guys. So no, the breeders aren't going to reach out to you and solicit your business. You're going to have to go find them. But going directly to the breeder is always the best way to guarantee you're getting what you think you are getting. And little secret too, guys, going directly to the breeder, you're usually going to save some money compared to going over to the seed banks, because seed banks, well, they're a business, guys, and they need their cut too. But number two is the seed banks, right? Because there are some breeders who don't actually handle that aspect themselves. Now, you can usually go to a breeder and they will say, you can officially find my gear on this bank, this bank, this bank, or this bank, right? Get a list of where they know their gear is at, because there's a lot of random seed banks out there that just miraculously have everybody's work, right? Do the breeders actually know that their stuff is over here? Is it authentic? Like, how does that even work? And that kind of brings me to like the third way. It's like the homie hookup. But when it comes to the homie or, random person, you need to follow the provenance of it, right? How do you connect it back? And can it be verified, right? Just because I say I got these beans from ChemDog Greg at MJ BizCon in 2024 doesn't mean it's necessarily so. So, was he even there? Was he even selling them? Like, you can go back and check the provenance with people, and it's important to do that along the way because, again, just as anybody can put a name on a bag of seeds, anybody can come up with a reasonably convincing story, right? I mean, I got the t-shirt, bro. So overall, guys, as we get closer to November, I just wanted to put this out there as a little buyer beware, right? It's not a huge problem, guys, but I know that it is going on. And I know people are paying a lot of money for packs right now. And I know people are going to want to stockpile a lot more here in the near future. So, guys, follow my advice. Try to go breeder direct, go with a reputable seed bank. And then if you can't, make sure you can verify the source of the beans or the cut, where the genetics came from, because anybody can say anything that they want. We got to have the receipts, right? Oh, I'm so hip. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to put this out here. I'm not trying to scare you, not trying to alarm you, just want to raise a little bit of awareness. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you've experienced in the past. Is there any bad actors out there we need to know about? Or, hey, why don't you just drop your favorite breeder's name down in the comments and help other people out? Let them know where they can go directly to get those beans. So, thank you for tuning in, ChadWestport.com, the place to find my gear if you're in the US, right? I might as well cover this now, huh? So internationally, dagga.garden, DAGGA.garden. That is where you will find my stuff if you're an international person. So, only two places that are going to have my gear. You see my gear anywhere else, it's not mine. So, have a good day, everybody. Don't get panicked. Stockpile your seeds. And remember, to party on.